Hi, I'm Marshall. I'm the owner of Going Gear, and I'm here in our store in Smyrna, Georgia. This is the extended review of the Olight M18 Striker flashlight. Alright, so here is the Olight M18 Striker. Really nice, compact, high output light. They did a really good job with this one. Let's talk about some of the information on the front of the packaging. So you have 800 lumens, 8 hours. That's going to be on the lower output, 160 meters of throw. Pretty solid for a light this size. As always, you can get the full specs on our site. So let's open this up, show you what you get on the inside. I like their new packaging, it looks pretty good. They've kind of gone with a consistent theme with their more recent products. More consistent packaging, which as a retailer, I like consistency from my manufacturers. Okay, so here is the light. Talk about the other stuff that comes with it. So you get a lanyard, some spare parts. You have a spare boot tail cover cap in case you have to replace that. Spare O-rings, some information about some other lights. Warranty, user manual, other information in here. Always good information here. Always take a look at these. These lights can get relatively complicated. You're talking about some fancy batteries and circuitry and all that kind of stuff. So it's always a good idea to take a look through this. They give you a nice little runtime graph, which is pretty cool. You don't see that from many other manufacturers. I honestly can't think of any others that put it in their user manual. Anyway, here is the flashlight. Really nicely designed. A couple of big differences that you'll see between this and the original M18 is one, this one does not have a side switch. So this is designed to be a really simple, easy to use, reliable light. So just one switch there on the rear, and also you have this really aggressive bezel here on the front. So the crenulated bezel makes it a nice impact tool in case you want to use it for that. Also, you can tell when it's on if you put it down like that. So let's take a little bit closer look. Look at the different parts. So there's the switch on the end, no switch on the side. Nice deep carry pocket clip. Pop that off if you want to. You can see a really aggressive bezel. There's the LED down in there, so Cree XML2 LED. Nice touch that they've been doing on their more recent lights is they have a blue O-ring. Kind of cool. Doesn't necessarily add to the function of the light, but blue is their color and they put it as their O-ring. Nice little touch. Let's talk about batteries. Okay, so this thing is powered by two CR123 batteries, two RCR123 batteries, or a single 18650. If you're going to be using this light infrequently, like once every 6 months or 12 months, you're going to be putting it in a go bag or in your truck and you don't think you'll be using it all that often, use CR123s. Great temperature operating range, great shelf life. If you're going to be using it a lot, you know, you're using this on your duty belt or your security guy or anything like that, if you're going to just use this in your pocket every day, use 18650s. A little bit more of an upfront cost, but they'll save you a lot of money in the long run. And we have bundles where you can get the light, the batteries, and the charger all together, save you a little bit more. Definitely the option or the way to go if you're going to be using the light a lot. So the batteries that we recommend, Olight 3400 milliamp hour 18650s, a little bit less expensive than comparable batteries from other brands. And they come with a nice little carrying case, which is a nice little freebie that they come with, but these are the ones we recommend these days. So we're going to go ahead and open the light up, put the battery in. You know, I had somebody recently in the comments mention or ask that I start talking about batteries and storage and how long they last, you know, those kind of things. Most manufacturers recommend that you top them off every 4 to 6 months. So just to make sure that when they go below voltage that you can still actually recharge them. So that's definitely a consideration. You know, again, if you're going to be using it very infrequently, use CR123s. If you don't mind topping it off every now and then or going to be using it all the time, charging it anyway, 18650s are definitely the way to go. So, really simple interface on this thing. Tap the back, you have momentary, click it all the way for constant on. 2 is your lower output of 150 lumens. 1, 2, 3, and you have strobe. And that's it. And either of the other ones, so if you want the low, you can click it all the way. If you want the constant of the strobe, just click it all the way when you do the 3. That's the entire interface. You know, no side buttons, no head twisting, no rotary rings, no complicated programming or anything like that. Olight designed this as a simple, reliable, tactical light. So something that you can rely on to always go into the outputs that you want it to go into. You know, there's never any question what it's going to be going into. No other switches, no rotary rings that could get turned and you pop it on and it's in low and you don't want it to be in low, which is of course is the way to go for a tactical light. So again, real quick on the interface. 1 press is high, 2 is low, 3 is strobe, and that is it. Okay, that's the interface and everything of the Olight M18 Striker. We're going to go and take this outside. We'll show you how it does outside. Alright, we're outside with that mean looking little Olight M18 Striker. Got the big 40 mag light that I always use as a baseline, since pretty much everybody's familiar with what this thing does. Let's go and try out the mag light first. Tree down there about 25 feet away. Dock house down there on the lake about 100 feet away. It's obviously a focused beam on the mag light. Alright, let's go and try out the M18. So there's your default 800 lumens of max output. Whole lot of light coming out of this compact little guy. You can see lights up even things at a distance really, really well. Just so you can see it really is that light. We'll zoom in on that dock house 100 feet away, which is lit up very well. Nice beam on this. I really like the relatively floody beams. So you got that nice big hot spot there in the center that lights up just a wide area, and then the spill is still a usable amount of light. Shine it around just so you can see what it looks like at the different distances. Just so you can see the low. There's the low. Still makes it out to even 100 feet pretty well. Definitely a usable amount of light, and then still up close kind of stuff. It's not going to blind you. That looks blinding, doesn't it? But to my eyes, it's not blinding at all. So for up close kind of stuff, you want to do some, looking around inside your vehicle, your tent, or something like that. It's great for that. Okay, we've got a little bit more space to work with, so let's go ahead and try this out at some more distance. Alright, got some more space to work with the Olight M18 Striker. Really cool little light. Let's go and see what it can do with some more space. So there is a boat about 20 feet away. Got some targets set up out there, same ones I use for the long distance reviews. So the first one is out there at about 50 yards, second one's out there at 100 yards, and then the tree line beyond is at 130 yards. I mean, this is a compact light, relatively small reflector. You don't expect it to do any crazy throw, 400 or 500 yards, but you can see 100 yards plus, it does really well. You got that nice big spread out beam, and just the sheer output of it helps it get out there to a decent distance. So kind of shine it around. Let me show you what the lower output looks like. Of course, you're not going to get the same distance, but it's better for up close kind of stuff. You don't blind yourself, and you get the better battery life. And then when you need it, you got that max output of the 800 lumens. Really nice light. They did a really good job on this, and the strike bezel on is pretty cool. So there you go. That's the Olight M18 Striker. If you like it, you can buy it from us at goinggear.com. Any questions or comments, you can reach me in the comments or any of my guys at goinggear.com. And if you like the video, please subscribe. Put out a lot of gear and flashlight videos. And that's it. Thanks for watching.